is the start of Super Wild Card Weekend. And off we go here on this Saturday. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it...
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They bring a tight end in motion left. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. One of the tight ends in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Ravens offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on second down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3. They bring their tight end right. Now they'll set up to throw. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff, running right. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Trying to keep a drive alive. Going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able...
Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit-and duck for this pass rush.
He'll try to hit him with a screen. Well, that is a fitting end to this drive. Nothing works. He loses yardage on 3rd down. Here comes 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Now, fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of this wild card game. To the ground, a first down run. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. Oh no, that is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. Well, that could have been a lot worse. Very fortunate to have a teammate there at that moment to come up with the recovery. But, Greg, still in all, it is a safety and 2 points for the defense. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. They might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On the ground, it's the tight end. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all. 3rd and 9. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Taken down and is on the 7-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Ravens sending the punt team out there, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion right. He'll get this out wide. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. From the 50. He'll in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That's out quickly, and it is caught. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's the punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Now, faking the give. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They gain 18 yards on that one, and the Chiefs have a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Tight end going in motion here. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Crazy. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Ravens offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They send a receiver in motion left. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Slot receiver headed right. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll look to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This a 44-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup as we'll send you down to Orlando now where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
But first, let's remind everybody what's coming up tomorrow in the AFC. We've got the 3-6 game, as it'll be the New York Jets squaring off against the Buffalo Bills. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike
and we're
Greg.
back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's on.
That one intercepted. And the Ravens will have great field position right around midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The home team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Going to try to pick up the 1st down with his own read.
Great work there defensively, Mike. You could tell they were onto that one from the start. They're able to hold him to a short gain on the keeper and force the 4th down.
Ravens bring their punt team out. as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback, and don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant, and this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. 2nd and a yard. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now from the gun. He'll take off again.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. They send the tight end in motion. Quick throw, taken in. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? That's taken in. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first two quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Man in motion here is Washington. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Next to score, Ravens 10, Cheifs 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Slot man in motion left. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The Chiefs offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look-see here in this wild card round. It's 1st down, and they'll run. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Now they'll set up to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the drive will continue. Good run down to the 44. And a first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC Wild Card matchup. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. Back to throw. Taking off. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Tight end going in motion here. He'll go right and find his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to tie things up here in the 4th. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
We're about ready now for the punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Chiefs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive. Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion right. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to grab a late lead. His kick is good. He got it. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys the lead here in the 4th quarter.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
At the 21-yard line.
Now on 2nd and long. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 2nd down. They'll run here. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a 1st down. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. They'll look to set up the screen here.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Back to the air one more time. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
I don't envy the decision that this head coach has ahead of him. This is why you get paid the big bucks. Do you play it safe and kick the field goal and try to extend the game? I think if I'm him, down here inside the 5-yard line, 4th and goal, I can win this thing in regulation. I'm keeping this ball in the hands of my offense, and I'm going for the win.
This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Chiefs offense about ready to take over once more. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. This one complete to Washington. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Reminder, these rules different from the regular season. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. And all replay challenges come from upstairs. We'll play as long as we need to until we get a winner. As if playoff football wasn't stressful enough, it is jacked up now. We're back underway with this postseason overtime session. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion right. Now a first throw here in overtime. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Throwing right, it's taken in. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now this looks like a design run. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
He's brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain 1 additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get a leg up in the OT. This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?